Hey Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. If you are after a private reading with me, Aqua, please feel free to email me. My email is listed below in the show more section as well. So let's have a look and see what comes up. Please feel free to subscribe if you'd like, and you'll receive notifications of any bonus or themed readings which will be coming to the channel. Otherwise, let's have a look and see, Aqua, what's coming up around you for the month of May. Okay, some interesting cards that have come up for you this month. Let's kick off the reading with the Ten of Wands. This is all about hard work, perseverance, or potentially burdensome energy, or a burdensome issue that may come to the forefront here. So I feel like things are getting a little bit more heavier here for you, Aqua, and you're sort of pacing ahead, sort of rushing ahead with that Knight of Swords energy straight into the heaviness. So I feel like there's something that you may maybe wanting to start or commence or begin, and you want to start it yesterday. I feel like there's a bit of impatience accompanying this sort of energy, and I think the reason why is that you want to get straight into it. I don't think you want to put your feet in and test the waters, Aqua. I think you're ready to dive straight into something, and there might be a sense of urgency or a bit of time pressure on you, I think, this month in May. If it's not you, it could be someone else that's sort of placing that energy, I suppose, on you, and potentially rushing you or demanding something from you, Aqua. So it could be you. Okay, you are coming up with Empress energy, so you could be in hot demand. Empress energy to me is very strong Venus energy, so it can indicate romantically someone is wanting a little bit more from you. I feel like they can't get enough of you, Aqua. I mean, it could be in relation to work, or it could be like if you're on the public scene, or if you sort of have something that people can follow and be inspired by that's an extension of you. I feel like they're hungry for more, Aqua. So I feel like you'll have to meet their demands somehow in the month of May. There can be a destined Cancer coming up around some of you with the Moon card, or it can be quite a motherly energy. It can definitely point to you being in a more in a more emotionally secure position, or the need for protection, especially if you will have some sort of loss here. I do want to say there could be disappointments. All right, there might be periods throughout the month where someone potentially lets you down, or something that you hadn't really quite planned for or imagined to happen a certain way may happen, okay? And that disappointment and or loss can be felt with that Five of Cups energy, and maybe that's what makes things a little bit more heavier for you. But you might feel some sort of emotional void or loss here. But there's also attachment. So a very strong attachment is being formed. Now, Cancer can be quite an emotionally sensitive energy too. So I think, I feel like there's something here that's going to evoke an emotional response within you, Aqua. You won't necessarily portray it that way, I don't think. I think you'll be able to cover it up quite well with the Empress energy. Oftentimes, the Empress needs to present herself in a very regal way because of her regal status here. She's got the lavish garden around her, the lavish robes, comfort, pleasure, but really what goes on behind closed doors, behind the subconscious, which the Moon can represent and which does sit behind her, definitely indicates someone. If it's not you, it could be someone who is sort of hiding things a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily say it's secrecy, but the way in which someone is presenting themselves and the way they really feel, I think don't add up. It doesn't add up here, Aqua. And if this is you, look, I feel for the most part you'll be able to keep up appearances and show that you're not really affected in a way. And look, I think out of all the signs, you're probably the best at doing that. You've got that ability about you. You've got that natural charm. And I feel like if something does eat at you, or you feel some sort of loss, you're able to disguise that extremely well. So I think that's very apt for you for the month of May. Could be a little bit of disguise happening here within you or someone that you're dealing with. The Empress can be the birth of something new, a new idea, can be fertility, can be a blossoming new romance that's forming. expansion, very strong spiritual and physical, intimate and lustful energy that can accompany the Empress here, but it's also beautifying something. So I feel like in some ways you're adding finishing touches maybe to a project, maybe you're trying to create more romanticism in a relationship, maybe you're trying to touch things up a little bit, bring back a bit of beauty, a bit of excitement, a bit of spice, whatever it is that you're working on. I feel it's something that you're concentrating on, and that emphasis is going to be on you. But it could be beautifying things internally. It's not always external here. The Four of Pentacles, it's almost like someone suffering in silence, Aqua. Could be you, could be someone you're dealing with. The Four of Pentacles retreats and he sort of sits there, watches and waits. It could be that someone's sort of watching and waiting to see how you react, to see what you do, to see what your next move is. And like I said, it could be someone who is very much waiting or gauging your next steps. Or it could be you, Aqua. It could be you that's sort of watching and waiting in the shadows and sort of wanting to know when you should strike or when you should act, strike that deal, act in that relationship, pursue those feelings, hit them with the truth, whatever it is that you're dealing here with, Aqua. I feel like that's happening. I also want to say someone could be at a loss for words or rendered speechless. Five of Cups, I mean, it's quite a melancholy energy. And it could indicate that someone is feeling loss of some kind. Could be financial loss, could be romantic loss. But it's something to do with a void. Maybe a third-party situation or a situation that doesn't go the way you necessarily want it to, Aqua. And in essence, it might affect you. But you're not going to show it. The thing is, you're very good at disguising it. Or there's something about needing to keep up appearances. Maybe it isn't the right time. Maybe the setting isn't right. Maybe you don't want to do something then and there. And I feel like you might wait it out until the time is right, until you're ready to sort of go ahead and pursue that. I do. It could also be someone that's feeling sadness over you, and it could be someone you're very close with. The Two of Cups behind can indicate twin flame soulmate. It definitely indicates some sort of close bond. And the fact that the Moon card is here can definitely indicate that attachment. So I do feel like you have support, or there's someone here behind you. I do feel like there's someone behind you here in the shadows, and they sort of want to come forward with something. I feel like it could be in regards to any situation, but I think it's someone who's finally ready to reveal, or finally ready to come forward or come clean about a situation. And they might have been hiding it really well. So this could be a pleasant surprise, maybe a not so pleasant surprise. I guess time will tell what this is about. But I think you are in for a bit of a surprise or a bit of a rude awakening for some of you Aquarians watching. You're determined to get to something though. You're definitely determined. You also might be keeping things to yourself here, Aqua. Okay, it could be dreams, could be things that you're wanting to do, and you might be sort of keeping them to you. Normally, you're one to sort of, bask in that and share it and share information and connect. But something about this month has you feeling like you need to suppress or withhold some things, or maybe wait something out and be a little bit more patient. I don't know if you're revisiting the past somehow as well, or the past is going to resurface. Maybe through a memory, maybe through a person, maybe through communication. But as a result of that energy that's coming forward, and there's some sort of revisitation of the past. Whether or not you connect with the past again, or you're purely revisiting and becoming nostalgic over this, that could be coming up too, okay? I will leave the reading at that, and thank you again so much, Aqua, for watching. Really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic month. Please stay safe, and until next time, bye for now.